So I go back to practice the next day, and Max Moss and Brent Napton were my two teammates, and I told them, I was like, man, the guys came back. And they were like, what happened? I said, bro, I was so ready for them. I whooped them like a tied up goat. I mean, it was just, I was ready. I knew this and I knew that, and I was like, they'll never come back to my door. And then Brent looked at me and he said, what a pity. And he walked away. I could have punched him because I knew exactly what he meant. I won the argument, but I didn't win the man. Yet do it with gentleness and respect. I just wanted to own my opponent. I had been in speech and debate. I was studying pre-law and international business. I want to be a lawyer. No, truth be told, I just want to be the most powerful black man in America. That's what I would have told you. I promise, at 19, that would have been my answer if you asked me what I wanted to be. And I had to learn this. Gentleness and respect. By the way, gentleness is not a lack of strength. It's strength under control. Gentleness is me wrestling with my little grandson. I could crush him like a watermelon. But I don't, right? That's gentleness. It's not being afraid or effeminate or weak or, it's not that. It's not being sissified. It is strength under control. It's that confidence that we talked about earlier. 10 toes down with your whole chest, yet respecting the individual as having been created in the image of God and desiring their salvation more than their demise. Ultimately, our righteousness vindicates our explanation. 16 and 17, having a good conscience so that when you are slandered, those who revile your good behavior in Christ may be put to shame. For it's better to suffer for doing good, if that should be God's will, than for doing evil. You're gonna be slandered, you're gonna be reviled. And it's wonderful when those who slander you and revile you are put to shame. When you've lived your life in such a way, when you've conducted yourself in such a way, when you've engaged with people in such a way, that there's just nothing for them to hold on to. Well, he's just mean. Well, like, where was he mean? What part was mean? Well, it was just his tone. Well, what tone? What was that? Because what I heard was gracious, respectful, confident, very well prepared. You see, when that happens, your opponent is put to shame. Because when that happens, what is revealed is they don't have an answer. They don't have a response. So they resort to argument ad hominem. Do you disagree with my position? Do you have something that you can offer? And they're just reduced to, you're just a bad person. May it be that, and may it never be they don't hear you because you actually are sinful in your presentation. You actually are unkind, disingenuous, because then all of a sudden, the rest of your argument loses its sting.